Shanti LaRue with Alignment and Love Yoga here today. I'm a yoga therapist and yoga practitioner working with people who have chronic pain, low back pain, shoulder pain, as well as people with osteoporosis or osteopenia, helping to rebuild their bone health, people post breast cancer or cancer, so in recovery. So I work with people one-on-one and also in a group setting here in Point Loma in San Diego, and I also do work one-on-one online and over Zoom. But today I wanted to talk to you about the breath. So when we're born, we breathe naturally, how we're supposed to breathe. And I want to share with you how over time we kind of lose that ability to breathe properly, and you can retrain the body to breathe properly. So I wanted to just read something from this book, Hatha Yoga Illustrated. It's by Martin Kirk, Brooke Boone, and Daniel DeToro. It's an awesome book if you're into yoga and you really want to know proper yoga alignment. This is a great book to start with. But it does talk about the natural breath. And it says, when we are born, our breath is full, flowing, and uninhibited. Our bodies and minds are designed for the fullest expression of the breath. We don't have to think in order to breathe that way. This type of breath just happens with no conscious effort on our parts. And this has been referred to as the natural breath. Okay, so in the natural breath, the pelvic floor expands and descends on the inhalation and contracts and lifts on the exhalation. And the collarbone lifts and rolls upward on the inhalation, so the chest lifts, and descends on the exhalation. And then the upper arms externally rotate on the inhalation, and they internally rotate a little bit on the exhalation. So it's really clear, and you can see this in babies when they're young, how they breathe all the way up to the collarbones and release from there. So I'd like you to just bring your hand to your low belly, so below the belly button, and breathe all the way down to the low belly so that your hand expands out with the breath on the inhale. And exhale, pull the belly button all the way back towards the spine. So a few breaths, just breathing all the way down to the low belly. And one more just like that. Now bring your hands to the rib cage. So you can bring your hands to the side body and to the ribs. I want you to focus on bringing the breath to the low belly and to the ribs. So inhale, low belly and ribs expand. Exhale, ribs contract, low belly contracts. Inhale, low belly and ribs. Exhale, ribs, low belly. One more. Beautiful. Now you're going to bring your hands to the collarbones. So you have your chest and the collarbones. So you can either put your fingers here, or maybe one hand on the chest, one hand on the collarbones, whatever feels right for you. So inhale all the way down to the belly, ribs all the way up to the collarbone. So you feel the arm bones rotate back, collarbones open wide, chest lifts. Then exhale so that the collarbones release, ribs come in, belly comes in. Inhale all the way down to the belly, ribs, collarbones, head lifts even. Exhale, keep the lift to the crown of the head, but contract, ribs, belly button. One more, just like that. Belly button, ribs, collarbones, everything lifts. Keep that lift as you exhale from top to bottom, belly button back. So this is really the way we want to be breathing. Full breaths from the low belly all the way up to the collarbone. Our whole posture lifts. Instead of when we round forward and we breathe shallow, just usually into the chest. feels a lot different than this whole torso breath, the natural breath. Another book that's really great about the breath, and I highly recommend it to anyone, I think everyone should read this book. It's got so much great information, and I might talk about it further in another video, but highly recommend it. Breath by James Nestor, The New Science of a Lost Art. So that's it for now. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Namaste.